Today we are going to talk about unit 1, lesson 3 and 4. Today we are going to study present perfect. But first we must know that the verb has 3 forms. Look at this verb: play, played, played. Play, this is the first form in present. Played, the second form in past. And played, this is the third form in past participle. And pay attention to past participle, please. The second verb, swam, swam, swam. Swam, the first verb in present, the first form in present. Swam, the second form in past. And swam, this is the third form in past participle. Okay, what is the present perfect? Present perfect, the form of present perfect is have or has plus past participle. Have or has plus past participle. Past participle, this is the third form of the verb. The third form of the verb. For example, we have written a poem. Ammar has visited his aunt. Okay, when can we use present perfect? We use present perfect about actions that happened in the past and they are still true now. They are still true now. Okay, in negative form, we can use haven't or hasn't. For example, we haven't written a poem or Ammar hasn't visited his aunt. Okay, we, in present perfect, we have some words we use in present perfect such as since, for, ever, never. First, let's study ever. Ever used in question begin with have or has. Ever comes in question begin with have or has, and ever we use ever to ask about what someone has done in their life up to now. For example, have you ever visited London? Have you ever climbed a mountain? Okay, have you ever cleaned the kitchen? Number 2, never. Never. Never comes in negative sentence without not. Again, never comes in negative sentence without not. We use never to talk about what someone hasn't done in their life up to now. For example, he has never played volleyball, or he has never cleaned the kitchen, or I have never done my homework. Okay? After that, we have since and for. But since and for express the time, but please attention. Since and for comes at the end of the sentence. Okay? Since and for come at the end of the sentence. But after since, we put the beginning of action, or use the beginning of action. And after for, we use the length of time or the period of time. For example, I have played football since 2010. Look at after since, we put the beginning of action. Number 2, I have played football 14 years. After for, we put the length of time or the period of time. Okay, this timetable may help you to show what comes after since and what comes after for. For example, after since 2010, after since Saturday, since May, since 3 o'clock. Look at for, 14 years, for 2 days, this is the length, for 2 months, for 3 hours. Okay, let's answer some exercise. Look at number 1. My niece didn't travel abroad before. Use never. Again, we use never in negative sentence. So, my niece has never traveled abroad. Look at number 2. We have translated all the passage. Use what? Excellent. What have you translated? Look at number 3. He attended the party before. Has. And look, has, this is a smaller singular noun. Okay, he has attended the party. Number 4. Yes, she has washed the car. Begin with has or has a question. Has she washed the car? Okay. Number 5. I have lived here since 2005. Use for. We told after for we use the length. So I have lived here for 15 years. Okay. Thanks, my students.